Gemini, welcome to your general abundance reading. I've been calling them financial readings, but I'm just going to call them general abundance now for April 2025. It's going to be very general, and we're going to be looking at your 12 houses, astrologically speaking. So please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest, okay? Let's welcome in the high frequency archangels, ascendant masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist with this reading today. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going to jump out for the center here. As you know, maybe an overall energy, arching energy for your reading for today. Right, sometimes I hope you're doing well in these eclipse energies. We have the Two of Wands. So, yeah, there could be something at the moment that you're sort of looking out from where you are. You're looking at new things. Maybe you're considering changing where you are or doing something different or adding something in. Sometimes this energy sort of has to do with a little bit with sort of dissatisfaction as well, and maybe there's something that's not satisfying or fulfilling for you where you are at the moment or with what you're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to pause for a moment and have a quick look here. Okay, Gemini, you have a lot of powerful major arcana here. You have the Magician, the Sun, and the World card. Okay, so there's a lot of, I guess, higher frequency. I think you're looking to move into a higher vibe, way of being, way of life, and possibly, you know, a job role or career. Something more fulfilling, something that's more in alignment with you. At the moment in your first house, you have the beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So Gemini, here you are really doing some self-care at the moment. I think you're really taking time out, you're really grounding in nature, and you're kind of doing what you need to do to kind of feel centered in yourself, which is really nice. Okay. Second house, sort of to do with, you know, work ethic and daily kinds of things. There's a decision that you're in the process of making here, and maybe you've been in this do it or not do it phase for quite a while. This could be to do with, you know, home or job, but more about the daily stuff. So maybe you're still trying to fine tune your daily, what it is you're doing on a daily basis. Okay. Third house of communication and, you know, intelligence and using the mind. I think you're going to be perhaps expanding into new areas here and basically doing what you want to do. You're going to be following your interests and your passions here. Okay. Rather than your, I guess, your intellectual expansion being dictated to by, say, an employer, like, you know, when they say, oh, you've got to do a certain course in this to up your skills. I think you're going to be going more with what's your inner desires are in that area. I was just looking for a card here for the center, and here we have the Four of Cups. And yeah, this is sort of like a dissatisfaction energy here of, you know, where you are, even though you may have quite a lot here, there's still something missing for you here, Gemini, and I think this is the similar energy here. And this is going to be a process of you coming to terms with what that missing thing may be, and also gaining the skills and the resources, inner resources, to turn and really accept that thing into your life. Okay. In your fourth house, you actually have a Tower here, and this is to do with like on the home front, okay, but also to do with your emotions and your divine feminine. So maybe this is going to be coming down to earth of really allowing yourself to move into the feminine, which kind of makes sense with your Queen of Pentacles here. So maybe you're going to be more receptive, and you're going to be more open to downloads and higher frequency energies, and maybe just tuning into your intuition and your spiritual capacity, which when we get to your 12th house, you know, you have the Magician in your 12th house, which is kind of cool. I feel like you're going to be moving into a whole lot of spiritual stuff here, Gemini. And with your fifth house, creativity, this is the World, which is just great. This is your confidence and your expansion. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to be moving more into a creative way of being, and you're going to be sort of calling the shots here and doing things your way. Okay. You're going to be arranging your life so that it's going to feel abundant for you in a holistic sense, not just financial. You're looking for emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, and financial. Okay, you're looking for all these things to kind of come together. And in your 6th house, you have the sun, which is just awesome. So, you know, this is to do with purposefulness, health, you know, being of service. And this is also activation of your inner child. Also kind of looking at this, these two together are really positive for you, Gemini. Okay, I feel like there's going to be some inner child stuff that's going to also blend in with your sense of purpose and mission. Okay, and that's going to help you with your abundance, of course. You know, we're all looking for sort of like soul fulfillment. Okay, we're all wanting to be fulfilled in several ways, not just in one way. It's not anymore just going to be about, well, I'm just going to get the money and I'm going to kill myself in the process. Okay, this is going to be more, okay, so this card's jumped out. 3 of Wands. So isn't that interesting? Oh, you've had the 2 of Wands, and this is about you, yeah, just in the preparing phases of really activating your spiritual passions here. And there's literally a magic wand here, like this, you know, this, I like this deck. It's sort of got, you know, the Everyday Witch Tarot. It's kind of got some magic there and there. We have, you know, black cats and, you know, a bit of magic in there. And I think this is what this is going to be here, magic for you. Okay, it's going to feel like magic when your soul inner child aligns with your mission here, and you're going to really activate your inner child with your inner adult, and it's going to be in balance. Okay, in your 7th house, we have the house of, you know, contracts, relationships, also partnerships. So this is quite positive as well, you know, a nice blend of feminine and masculine energies. You also have the King of Swords in your 10th house, so divine counterparts. And this is like interesting for you, Gemini, because you are, this is kind of like your energy anyway, the Queen of Swords. So very intellectual, like using your mind a lot. Okay, doing the analysis, the breaking down, but also communication. So this could also be talking about you moving into a management role, or indeed, you know, stepping into a business partnership or a work role. That's a nice combination of you using your intellect and your communication skills and your social awareness and your compassion. Okay, so that could be a source of abundance or potential business or work kind of energy that you might step into there. I'm just going to clarify, in the 8th house, you do have the 5 of Cups. So let's just grab a card for that. The 5 of Cups here, your 8th house is sort of talking about joint ventures and shared finances and assets and things like that. So, you know, there could be something here that is sort of undergoing change. Maybe there was something that happened here where you were in business and maybe things didn't go so well for a term, a period of time. Let's just clarify that. Okay, thanks, Spirit. All right, so here we have the 7 of Cups. So this is about you looking at new options now. So if this has been a source of disappointment, whether that's, you know, this could even be talking about intimacy. So if it's like on an emotional level, maybe there's been, you know, maybe you've fallen out with, you've had a fallout with a friend or a loved one or a partner, okay? And that can sort of affect our feelings of abundance. You know, sometimes we don't really feel particularly abundant when we're in this energy here. But Spirit's sort of saying, you know, there are other, this is like other options or other ways for you to receive emotional fulfillment other than from these cups that you did perhaps receive emotional fulfillment from when they were upright and full. Okay, so now maybe it's a case of looking at your own creativity, your own spirituality, your own intuition, really delving deeper into your soul and looking at all the other options that are open to you, that the inner resources. And this is your 12th house, so this is about you really accessing your inner resources as well here, Gemini. Okay, and we also have here the Lovers. Yeah, this is going to be a nice, I guess, almost an awakening into your connection with your own higher self and really discovering what it is that you love to do. Because sometimes when we are really connected to, say we're really connected to a particular person and our identity has been wrapped up in that, you know, maybe this is to do with the decision here, okay, in your daily. So maybe there's a decision that, maybe there's, you know, maybe there's a breakup going on here. That sometimes our identity can be so wrapped up in that we almost lose access to the depths of our soul if we are giving up a lot of our own self to this connection. Okay, it doesn't always work that way. I get that. Some relationships are just really lovely where people just feel totally, you know, to be themselves and everything. They feel fully activated in all aspects of their soul and of themselves when they're with a particular person, and you know, when they're not with them, they're doing their life and it's all fine. But other people can be energetically just giving out, because maybe there's been a lack of boundaries here, Gemini, or something like that. But I feel that this is about you really coming into more contact with yourself, unifying, you know, your masculine and feminine aspects. Okay, that's what I get from this reading. And it's also interesting that we note that there's two standing up cups here, and these could be full of, these cups could be full as well. And maybe this is, you know, actually your divine feminine and divine masculine aspects, like within you, within your soul. Okay, because sometimes, sometimes the more insecure we are in ourselves, the more pain we can feel when someone, you know, not necessarily, but, you know, it depends. If our whole identity has been wrapped up in a certain connection, we can certainly feel like the ground's being taken away from us. But it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, whether you feel secure in yourself or not, that can still happen, of course, that kind of feeling. Let's look at your 9th house here. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. And this is really fortuitous in terms of financial, because it's like a nice work-life balance. And it's also that you are going to have, you know, like income coming in, and you're also going to be giving it out. But see how on this side, this could also be a case of you're giving out more than you're receiving, which is fine. But it's talking about, you know, you can also be just getting, because of the scales here, it can be a symbol of balancing. So maybe in the area of, you know, education, and sort of really upping your skills. Maybe you're going to be working in this area, okay? Maybe you're going to have something to do with education, helping others, and helping them to kind of tap into their own wisdom. And maybe that's going to be a source of income for you. And it's going to be, you know, it might not generate a whole lot of wealth, but it might be a rewarding job path or career path, if that resonates for you there, Gemini. We also have the King of Swords here. And that is in your 10th house. So, yeah, this is about the masculine, which is also to do with the mind analysis, aligning with your personal truth here, Gemini, but also gaining that expertise and having a reputation of being good at what you do, okay? So I feel that, you know, this is going to be an energy maybe that you're going to step into as well. You have the Queen and the King of Swords, which is a nice blend of masculine and feminine there again. Let's just clarify that King of Swords as well to just see if there's another energy that's going along with that. This is about you activating your divine masculine. The Queen of Swords could be about you activating your divine feminine. Okay. And here we have the Three of Swords. So there's something that you're healing from here. And that, you know, that can be, that's sort of in alignment with this energy. There's something that you're healing from here also. So maybe this is going to help you with your process of healing. Maybe you're going to be learning or really digging into your career, okay? Focusing on your purpose, your image, really sort of building yourself up here, but also whilst doing the other work. Here you are in your 11th house, and in the house of, you know, friends, groups, and sort of like the bigger picture. And I think you're going to be feeling really happy here, sort of working away at something, which is really going to lead you. I mean, this is a card also of dedication and commitment here. Okay, so it might be that you are going to be using your powers of analysis to really step into a line of work that's really going to help you, and it's going to be healing for you as well, okay? And then finally in the 12th house, you have your Magician, which is really about you, you know, activating all of your inner resources and making the most of all the external resources around you as well. You have all the elements at your disposal here. This is very empowering and, yeah, definitely a Gemini energy, okay, because of the planet Mercury that is sort of associated with this card here. Let's just clarify that 8 of Pentacles as well. Actually, we'll just clarify another energy for the center here. And then I did want to do a oracle card for you as well here, Gemini. Okay, that's... Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords and the Page... Oh, okay, I didn't see that middle one, but we'll just put that there. So I saw the Ace and the Page. So this is higher frequency, into higher consciousness. Okay, clarity, personal truth. And the Page of Swords is, you know, getting curious, which is, you have lots of swords energy, lots of mental, I mean, you are an air sign, okay, Gemini, so these are all air energies here, and also the 2, okay, and also the Magician is sort of like air as well. So lots of activating your intellect, your higher consciousness, maybe doing some meditation, going into your soul, going into, yeah, basically anything, like almost like esoteric, like really being, I actually really like how the Magician is almost looking like they're holding a, I'm just going to hold this up, sorry, almost looks like this thing here is a sword, but it's like a wand of sorts. So see how this sort of reaching up. So you're kind of going to be really connecting to spirit. I feel like you're going to be co-creating with spirit here, Gemini, as is the Page of Swords here. Okay, you're getting curious and wanting to get to the truth of the matter, the truth of yourself. You're really supporting yourself at the moment there with that Queen of Pentacles. You're really grounding yourself, which is so important. You're going to want to do things your own way here. And all of this stuff, all of this energy is leading to your abundance here. There might be something emotional that you're working through, but I feel like you're going to heal from that by moving into some soul work. So really expanding your own concept of yourself and what it means to be you, okay? And this dissatisfaction or perhaps disappointment or grief that you're having at the moment, I feel like is going to be replaced by a greater expansive view, okay, of yourself, your purpose. You have the Sun here. It's just so positive. The World, which is a bit of a pause before stepping through this into the full success, okay, full abundance here. The Magician, just really great. Let's grab a nice oracle, Keepers of the Light for you here as well, Gemini. I'm just going to cut the deck now. Okay. Mother Mary, love and peace. That's really nice. So underneath it says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So this is about your divine feminine, okay? Choosing peace. I feel like that's what you're doing here at the moment. And sometimes when we do soul work, we need to do a combination of active analysis, self-reflection, journaling and all that. And then when we have a respite from that, you know, it's an inner and outer. So then we need to just pull back, do some, you know, things that make you happy, do some nature connection, you know, do some things that you're passionate about. And then when you feel strong again, then go back into your soul work, doing your self-analysis, because this analysis that is sort of represented by the swords and the air element in your reading is going to be, it could be intense, okay? So you need to make sure that you're doing your self-care, but I feel like you already know this, Gemini. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.